International Women's Day. We love golf.
On the PGA Tour, golf is highly competitive. Among amateurs, it's a source of leisure and exercise. Although it's a sport dominated by men, it can be a great way for working women to bring some balance to their busy lives. That's why the Junior Chamber International JCI Tobago introduced 10 women executives to the sport. President of JCI Tobago, Crystal Otley, says the initiative was born out of her personal experience.
I have been working with the Tobago House of Assembly since 2007, so I would have observed that administrators across the various divisions I would have been employed at would work extremely long hours. Sometimes they will miss lunch, which is really unhealthy. And additionally, I would have tried golfing in August last year, and at that point in time there was some issues on my mind, and when I participated in the golfing I realized afterwards, after doing the lesson, that my mind was completely off of it, because you have to focus on posture, you have to focus on how to hold the club, you have to focus on where you want the ball to go, so your mind is completely off work and any other matter that may have been on your mind before. So we came up with the idea that, hey, so we have administrators working really hard, and then golfing is a sort of an escape, so why not have an introductory training for executive women, with the hope in the end that they will continue and take a break from their professional life.
The women who participated in this free golf training session have careers in business, politics, and public administration. The program also provided a way to commemorate International Women's Day, which is observed annually on March 8th. The 2019 theme for the global celebration is Balance for Better. Participants share their thoughts on what the theme means for them.
The theme for this year, International Women's Day 2019, is Balance for Better. And of course, it's integral that women find a balance between their personal life, their professional life. And we saw golf as the perfect medium to do this. We know it's a predominantly male sport, but of course, women can do anything we put our minds to, right? So just the demonstration that I was seeing here this afternoon, I can see that Tobago has some potential golfers, including yourself, Omadara. I want women, of course, to find that balance. It could be a very stressful time, when you're working, balancing family, balancing the home, schedules, and this actually, according to the trainer, not once did I think about work or stress or bills. It's just focus, fun, relaxation. So step out your comfort zone, try golfing, try and find a niche or a balance that fits you, that suits you. And as we said, balance is key to any aspect in your work life, your personal life.
As the instructor said, while you're trying to hit the ball, you're not thinking about anything else. So this is a perfect opportunity to let your mind just be free, be in the moment. And I think that is what's important, because very frequently as women, we have to multitask. We have to think about so many things at the same time. So this is an opportunity for us to just focus on one thing and that one thing only, and just enjoy it. I think that all sports, particularly sports that allows you to raise your cardiovascular functioning, is critical, because particularly in Trinidad and Tobago, where we have some of the highest rates of non-communicable lifestyle diseases, this is an opportunity to get out there and to get your 30 minutes a day at least in, particularly when you have to go actually collect the balls. In addition to the swinging, in addition to all of this, plus it helps with your coordination. It also helps with your stretching and that kind of stuff, and all of those things are critical, because we need our women to be well-rounded women.
What I can say to the women out there is, as a professional woman, it is very important for us to find that balance, and physical activity is a very healthy way to do so. It don't have to be golf, it could be basketball, walking, running, going to the gym. Get moving. You need to distress, and it's a healthy way to do so.
There's a saying that, in the pursuit of success, there really is no balance. But I don't agree with that. You have to make time for you. And because if you are not healthy, if you are not in the best frame of mind, you cannot give of your best. So I want to encourage women to find and create that space for yourself. You owe it to yourself, and life is not just about work. All right. It would be, remiss of us if we, for our existence here on earth, that we just work, and see about others. We ought to take that time for ourselves. We owe it to ourselves, and it's only in that way, once we are at our best, we can give of our best.
I would say, and I would really like to encourage professional women in Tobago, not mainly because, but I've realized that there is a shortfall in the participation of golfing among women, and I've also recognized that executive women work extremely hard, sometimes sacrificing other necessities. So I would like to encourage executive women in Tobago to try golfing. It's really nice. It takes your mind completely off. You really need that rest period where you'll have some fun to go again.
During the training session, the executives learned the fundamentals of golf, how to hold the club, proper posture, and the elements of a good swing. A few of them were already familiar with the sport, but most of the women hit the golf course for the first time. They found it an enjoyable and eye-opening way to spend their evening.
This is my very first time on a golf course. It was rather interesting. We always see golf and we think it's a very boring sport. We think it's not a sport. The fact that I'm breathing kind of heavily right now shows that there is some cardio involved. So I think it was really wonderful. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to do this again.
I thought it would have been a boring game, unlike basketball or tennis, and it really surprised me. I had a fantastic time.
Definitely my first time. I had a very biased opinion of golf prior to trying it, but it was fun. It involves concentration. It's not as easy as it looks. And as my coach would have said, Mr. Macmillan, dug a few potato bags in the process, but eventually we got the hang of it. It was fun. I would encourage anybody to try it.
The more experienced golfers like businesswoman and former Deputy Mayor of San Fernando, Malaika Blair, as well as professional golfer and trainer Carissa Irvin, are in support of JCI's initiative.
I think it was a great one involving the women, because it naturally don't have a lot of women playing the sports of golf, and it would be great to have women involved in this game.
It's all about the empowerment of women, and especially in today's world, we wear so many hats, and sometimes we can get bogged down by the responsibilities and stresses of work and of nurturing and caring for our family, that we find very little time for ourselves. And so when I got the opportunity, I said, yes, this is something that I want to be a part of, because my life's work is about empowerment. And it's such a lovely evening with sisters having fun on the golf course. Nobody is talking about work or thinking about the stresses of life, and it's just a wonderful evening of enjoyment and a way to exert some energy.
I think this is one of the better picks I would have had as a choice for means of relaxation. Healthy, it's exercise, it's clean, it's fresh air, it's good networking. So it was really a nice project.
JCI equips its members with leadership skills so they can help empower others. The golfing session for working women is one such program. Hopefully, it will lead to more tea times for these ladies, as well as a little relaxation.